The ADKAR Change Management Framework is a great tool to understand the steps involved in driving a change management project as well as driving transformation itself. ADKAR is an acronym. It stands for awareness, desire, knowledge, ability, and reinforcement. And those are really the steps in the change process. So awareness. So how do you help people understand the scope of the change, why it's important, what is going to happen, and the importance of the change itself? You can have a burning platform in terms of if you don't change, these are the things that might happen that are negative, or you can have a vision that helps you move towards a change because of all of the positive benefits of it. Then you have desire. And you want to understand, is there alignment and support for this change? What's the readiness factor for the change in terms of the people and the stakeholders that have to go through it? Is there desire for the change? If not, there might be resistance. So you're going to need to figure out how to deal with that. Desire is about understanding your stakeholders, figuring out where the early adopters are, and then moving through that step to then provide people with knowledge around how do they make it happen? What tools and resources and training and communication is going to be important to give people so they understand how to move through the change. So being able to provide knowledge and information about the change and what to expect is very important. And then that ties to ability. So if you're going to communicate, you're going to do training, you give people training, you give people tools, templates, and that ability, having the ability to execute on that change and implement it is really critical. If you have a request for people to change, you need to have them feel like they're empowered to do so because they're skilled up and they have the resources. So the ability piece then leads to reinforcement. If you have made the case for change, created that desire, given people the knowledge and the tools, then the change is happening, but you want to reinforce it. So you may need to provide additional support, communications, and other tools to make sure that the change is happening as well as measure it. And so measuring it can be dashboards, it can be through engagement surveys and other resources that you might have to bear on your project. The ADKAR model is an end-to-end approach. You can go through each step. Sometimes you might need to revisit a step, but essentially these are the elements of change management and how to move through the steps to ensure successful transformation.